Okay, the second plant I'm adding sphagnum moss in is a succulent. Basically, succulents are the ones, they really flourish in acidic soil. And one property of the sphagnum moss is that it really can create the acidic environment. So let's start adding it. We certainly are not creating, trying to be very mindful of that. If we will let the whole fiber, because these are the long fibers, it's a really good quality sphagnum moss. You can see the fibers, they're long. These are long strings, but it doesn't matter. We do not need to be very careful around if we are opening them up, if we are putting them as strings, because even if I cut them in small pieces, they're going to grow back as long as I keep it moist, right? So we need to see that how we can. And this was so congested. Let's see if how much I can add in places. So this one looked nice, pretty. Let's see if we can be more successful in this one. Or maybe I should have used a tweezer. Okay, I need to use both of my hands to do that. So I'm gonna pause the video. Where is my selfie stick? I need that. I don't want to hold the camera while I'm making the video. It looks so nice standing up. Okay, but I'm gonna let you lie down. Go back. Okay. You will be allowed to stand again once you really get settled in the soil. Oh my God, look at the length of this tree. I'm so happy. This is the wild sphagnum moss I collected from my area, and I have washed it. If you have watched the other video, you know that how I washed it and process it to make sure that I'm not inviting any pests or disease in the house. You know what? It has very little space, so I'm gonna retrieve for this one, and I'm bringing the other one forward. Yeah, now these are the spaces easier to work with. No idea why I selected the other. Maybe I just wanted to show that, yep, it's flourishing. And I'm gonna use tweezer, and I'm gonna put small pieces around, and I definitely will show you that as well. But I really like it the way. So this is not the mother plant. I created these babies, take it out from the mother plant and plant it in this class. A month ago, it was not that full. When I planted them, they were very small. There is one more glass with a succulent. So, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm okay now. Okay, so I'm gonna take gradually small pieces and start filling the gaps between the succulent I have planted. You see the size of this string? You see? I love it. It's a very healthy plant. I don't want the moss to die. I want it to flourish. For that reason, I definitely will be providing it more water. The only concern I have, I don't also want my succulents to die because I really love them. I have grown them. Look at this foliage. Look at the shape of it. Sphagnum. You see the biggest strings? That tells that how good quality this sphagnum is. And I'm so happy I didn't have to pay for it. I just collected it from my area. Okay, let's add, you see, it's starting to add beauty and color. So clean. The water was very dirty when Oh my God. I was rinsing it. I had to do like 3 deep water rinses, and then I did oh, so a small piece just broke from the succulent and it will grow again, so that's not a biggie. So far what I have learned that succulents really enjoy the acidic environment, and the quality of a sphagnum moss is that it really add value to the soil of succulent by creating an ideal acidic environment. So here you go. I'm not going to fill it too much because once it starts growing, it can really grow fast, and I don't want sphagnum moss to grow because it's live, right? It's not dead. So I don't want it to grow and more than my succulent and just cover and solve it. So I'm going to keep it in less quantity. So once it start filling up more, or it start taking over, I can trim it. So that way it will give it a look, and it will be able to take care of the acid requirements of the soil, and also will not take over my plant. Here you go. Doesn't it look nicer than before? This one too. And hey you, I'm coming with a tweezer.